Good morning, everybody. Been a few days since we've had one of these. An Insomni-quilting. Early morning as opposed to middle of the night. What are we? Is that 10 past 5-ish? Excuse me. Yes, Gingy. Can you hear my Gingy? He's here. There he is. Because I've started talking, he wants to talk too. He's a very gorgeous boy. His brother passed away a couple of 3 weeks ago. And he's become a little shadow, which is fabulous, really, but not for him. We get cuddles and everything now. He used to be quite standoffish. But now, he's our little baby boy. Has to have extra cuddles. Yeah, so we're just hexying again. God, I'm sort of mid-retreat. And I do apologise for the cough. Got a frog in the throat. I'm actually running a retreat over in Witterings, the other coast in Cornwall. I'm in North Cornwall. And I generally pop back over here a couple of times a week to run a couple of classes, normal classes, weekly ones. But of course, with all this weather, it one way and another decided to actually stay home last night, the night before. Leave all the ladies on the retreat to it, because it is a sort of semi-self-catering, get on with it sort of thing. So they're all over there having fun, and I drove back through all the awful. Never seen floods like it, actually, on the roads, but there we are. And so I'm here. Got another class and a visit today. Oh, yeah, Gingy. And I'll go back over and join the ladies for another couple of days. Lovely stitching. But what I was trying to say is that I'm back to hexes because all of my current projects that need doing are over there in Witterings. And I'm here. Never mind. There's always something to stitch, even if it's not what you're expecting. So what's everybody up to anyway? I've got glasses and things on here that aren't the ones I usually wear. Because they're over in Witterings as well. I hadn't intended staying. Definitely got a morning frog in my throat. Yes, Gingy. Yes, Gingy. Yes. There we go. So what's everybody up to? What are you all stitching? Love to see some photos in the Insomni-quilting group of what you work on. If you're actually stitching at night when I am, or through the night at some point. I was actually awake a couple of times through the night before we finally got up. I say we, I'm talking Gingy and I. He's really spoilt. Now he gets to sleep on the bed as well, which he never used to, because when there was more than one, they used to create Merriel, keep us all awake all night. Now he's a good boy. Yeah. So, I've got a new wall hanging. If you saw Sunday's live with the three amigos. Some daffodils, because it's spring. And I'm hopeful of more sunshine. We had an absolute gorgeous day on Sunday over at Merthyr, I have to say. And then the rest of the week has been a little bit wet. Windy. But I've got a little competition on the daffodil. The wall hanging or cushion cover or whatever you want to make it into. It's going to be a little kit, and I need a name for it. So if you want to take part in the little competition as such, you better nip over to Sunday's live, have a little listen, and then if you comment on the live itself on Facebook Live, obviously you can watch it in retrospect. Need a name for it. What I'm going to do is everybody that's suggested a name, I'm going to give everybody a number in order of their comments, stick it in the randomizer on internet, and see who comes out a winner. And then you'll get a free kit once I make the kits up. Having said that, that might take me a little minute, but there'll be a little freebie there for somebody. So, yeah, these are the sorts of things we do when we're not thinking. Yes, Gingy. I keep getting little roars. He's doing his little roars. He's ever so cute. He's actually 15 and a half years old, is our Gingy. And going well, bless him. Must be very strange and lonely when you're the last one standing, I suppose we could call it. We did have 3 indoor cats, now we have 1. But he's getting lots of spoilts. Because Tom, Black Hat Tom, lives in the studio. He doesn't actually come in the house. I don't know that he'd play nicely. I tried them the other day quietly, just a little bit nose to nose. Excuse me. And Tom started hissing at Gingy. Well, it's not very nice, is it, when it's not your house? There we go. Oh, excuse me, I've got a big yawn going on. I can just hear the traffic starting outside. Yeah, interesting. Just watching this, there's not a lot of people on. Early mornings as opposed to midnight. There doesn't seem to be so many of you. Oh, someone's come on. Andy. Andy, must be the middle of the night over there. What are you doing watching? Yes, Gingy, you tell her. What's she doing watching me in the middle of the night in America? Or late at night, I suppose. How many hours difference is there, Andy? Do you know? Oh, past 5. Yes, with a bad connection, and I bet that's because actually I'm hooked up to outside internet as opposed to indoors internet. That's my fault, and I can't change it for a minute. So I'm sorry if I'm coming and going. Morning, Andy. Yeah, let me know what time you are in America here. Here? I'm not in America. Over there. See, does Margie catch up with this later? Margie's another friend of mine who actually knows Andy in America, which is how I know who Andy is in America, which is very lovely. Another patchworker. So we're looking at what workshops for the retreats this year. Yesterday we were sort of having a conflab, and I think my workshop for the retreats will probably be Mabin Scrabs, which is the flowery one that we're doing over at Mother at the minute. It's a very time-consuming project. Uses all of your scraps up and is great fun. So what I intend doing, I think, is just doing one block with everybody so that they know how to, and if they want to carry on, they can. Oh, we've got. Let me just move myself so that I can read this, Andy. Right, got to get my glasses because I'm all at the wrong spot to have a little look here. Excuse me. Right, I don't sleep well, but my body is tired, so I cuddle my cat. Oh, another one cuddling cat on the bed, and watch folks. Oh, it's only 11:17. Ah, okay, so it's not that bad an hour. I had visions of you being a little bit later than that. So you're about 6 hours behind us. Well, that's lovely. Cuddling cats. I've been cuddling cats. I've got Gingy. Oh, no, I'll say that I've got Gingy. Gingy's just gone off. I'm not sure where Gingy's gone. Look, he's got his toys and everything all over the floor. Yeah, cats are lovely company at night, aren't they? Oh, and dogs are. I was always a dog person. And we landed up with Ginger, his brother and his mother, who were all strays. One way or another. We didn't go looking for them, it has to be said. And now I am a convertee. I now have Tom as well outside. As much as I love dogs, I will always have cats now. I get up every day at 4 a.m. Oh, yeah, and I'm a bit like you. I don't know I get up always, but I am awake through the night. Quite awful. Excuse me if I don't actually type a response until later. I'm busy stitching. We're just doing hexes again. It's my go-to if I can't get my hands on anything else. Good morning, whoever's just joined us. I want to say Pippa. Hello, Pippa. Facebook tells me sometimes who it is that's on. Doesn't always, and it doesn't always get it right, because quite often it tells me after the event, as it were. So, just sat here generally wittering about anything that comes into my brain cell. Bit wet out there, isn't it? I should imagine everybody's a bit wet. How is it in America? I'm assuming you've had awful storms, but I know you're further down the country. Whether or not that's hit you, Andy, I don't know, but I hope everybody's okay. Oh, there we go. We can hear Gingy shouting. That means he's just been and helped himself to some biscuit. And he's telling the world. Gingy. Well, I can't shout at him, because otherwise I'm shouting in your ear rolls, and that's not good, is it? I usually answer him when he's shouting like that. Could be interesting, he might go back to bed now. He's always had a munch. That is one thing I've found. I'm still learning with cats, I have to say. Since he's been on his own, we've been able to put a bowl of biscuit down that he can just have a little bit as and when he wants to, in between his main foods. And he's not greedy at all. Could never do that before, because they would have pigged a lot, and it would have all been gone in one go, and they'd have made themselves ill. Right, Hexes is coming on here. So what's everybody making? Anybody making? Oh, yeah. I'd love to know how many pairs of scissors and sort of sewing kits I've actually got, because I'd end up putting one with each project. When I sat down earlier, I thought, oh, I wonder what I've got here, having left stuff over in Mervagissy at the retreat. Can you see this Gingy? He's trying to get in between the curtains here. Ginge. Silly boy. Look, there you go. No, it's not going in there. Let me through. Let me through. That's a bit too pale, that one, isn't it, for there? Yeah. So, we won't use that one. We'll use that one. Oh, that's a bit dark, isn't it? Okay, out with the bag for bits. Where's the bag? Excuse me leaning forward, everybody. Here's the bag with all the bits. They're the ones that are done. Oh, look, there's some loosey ones there. I wonder what they are. Da, 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 da. So, what have we got that's going to go with these? Put the needle down, Abby. That helps. And then we can see. Look, there's loads of things in here. It's good, isn't it? Oh, look, there's some more that look similar. That'll do. Let's have them out and see what they'll do. I haven't got a set design on this, can you tell? Oh, that one will go with there quite well. Right, so we need two. And I think I was going light, dark on this one. It's a bit pinky. I think we'll have that one and that one. Get rid of that orangey one. Right, okay. What do we reckon? One of them, and then one of them. That'll do. I'm never too fussy about this, because as I say, it's an ongoing anything project. I'll just keep going until I get enough put together to make probably a baby quilt in truth. Although they won't necessarily look like baby colours, but what I do, I like to make quite a big quilt when I'm doing baby stuff, and it's double-sided, so I'll do something far more babyish on the other side so that it can be used for longer, hopefully, or as a playmat or whatever else anybody as the mum and dad wants to do. So yeah, I use absolutely anything. This one seems to be quite floral because I think I had a whole load of odds and sods of Tilda left over, so I've obviously prepped a load of hexes from that. But I prep them as I go. And I do like it, if I can, that I just only ever use one of any fabric. I know that you can do like Grandma's Garden, which is the florets with a plain or another colour continually through and around. So you get like all these isolated florets. They're quite cool. Who's that? Rosemary. Hello, darling. Good morning. Probably shocks people when I suddenly say names out of the blue. It's because Facebook told me that you've just come on. Good morning. We're early as opposed to middle of the night today. Don't let me delay anybody if they're having to get up and go to work and the like. I don't want to be the cause of delays in the day. I am just wittering about nothing as normal. What's the time anyway? 25 past. So another 5 minutes and then I'll leave you all to it. There's only so much of me wittering at you that must be of any use to anybody. Got a nice group of ladies coming in today. They're down on holiday or a break or a retreat or whatever they would like to be calling their time, fairly near us here. I know certainly Fran, who's organised today's visit to my cupboard. So they're coming to see what goes on. Have a cup of tea. Bought some biscuits. So that's going to be a nice little visit this afternoon. So saying that, if anybody's ever down this way and you want to come into the studio, you are more than welcome. You just need to make sure that I'm there, really. And then come have a visit. Have a little look at fabrics, talk projects, threads and haberdashery, waddings and backings, and just about a choice of anything you need for patchwork and quilting, and other projects, obviously. I'm only little, actually. I was trying to work it out the other day because they were doing the new website. It's that morning, alarm has gone off, but was already awake. Oh, that's not so nice then, is it, Rosemary? We like to sleep. What was I saying then? I've lost the plot. Yeah, I was working out because of the new website, or the rebuild of the website, or whatever you want to call it, of the website that's going on for me at the minute. I think we worked out something like 500 bolts fabric, or bits of bolts. There's a lot. So hopefully it's worked that we transferred the website as opposed to having to rebuild a new one. Because otherwise I was going to have to get arranged and get that all put back on the website, which would have taken hours and hours. My friend Julie did offer to help, bless her, which was really kind of her. But hopefully that has been avoided. So the website will be down today, this afternoon, for a while things are going on with it. So if anyone is just looking, sorry, yeah, that will be down for a few hours, that's all. And then we should be something more like it and getting back to a new and all the rest of it. Right, I'm coming to the end here of this little row stitch. So that says to me it's probably about time. Oh look, it's definitely about time my thread's come out. You don't want to see me fiddling about trying to get that rethreaded. So I'm going to say to everybody, have a lovely day. Whatever you're doing, be it working or playing. Enjoy your day, everybody. Be lovely. See you on another Insomni.